Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Laugh Out Loud Fridays here on Hype-Radio.com. I'm your man Shadow, and to my left, our special guest is Mr. Swiss, the Big Cheez.
Baby, what's happening, man?
What's up with you, bro, man? Finally got you up here, dog.
Man, I appreciate it.
Well,
I
appreciate
really,
you taking.
I do, man.
I really appreciate you taking time out of your hella busy schedule, bro. I always talk about how I'm hustling till the day I die, and I'm out here working hard. I can't catch up to you, bro.
Please, man. I'm trying to catch up with you guys, man. You know, y'all got the block, man. This shit, I'll commend you on your set, your professionalism, the place, your building. Yo, and also before anybody else, I can be the first one to say, coming up soon will be your 10th year anniversary, correct, young man?
Yes, it definitely will be.
Man, congratulations. I'd like to be one of the first ones to commend you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Damn, 10. Funk Doc, 10?
Man, it's a decade, bro. That's an accomplishment, man. It's a decade.
That's something.
10 years.
Well, I'm gonna remember that. We got to put that
up.
up.
Easy, man.
Man, but somebody got to do it, bro. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the start on this one. Because you kind of like been like the Taliban. You've been handling business and knocking motherfuckers down, but you've been doing it on the low. And as of recently, you like, you know what, let me go ahead and put my foot in the ass of this entertainment. So, how did you start? Because you got a couple things. We're going to talk about the record label. We're going to talk about your promotions. We're going to talk about the comedy. Let's go ahead and go back to the music. Because if those of you who don't know, Mr. Swiss the Big Cheez used to be an artist.
Still am.
He still dabbles every now and then. So, let's go ahead and talk about the record label. What's the name of the label?
Label is Holding One Records.
Now, how long has that been rolling?
My label been around at least 20 years, bro. Me, I started it myself. Originally, we was called Flow Records, FLOW, Flawless Lyrics on Wax.
Right.
Straight out of Fairfield, and that's when we went to Holding One Records at the same time.
Okay.
Just a bigger move, and we started branding it from there. You know what I mean? The golf ball and the idea of it, and the colors, the green and black. And I've been duplicated, but you can't do me. You can do me, attempt to do me, but you can't do me. And I ain't got no horn in them too. I'm just saying, a lot of cats don't even understand it. When you're doing stuff, folks will copycat you, even if you're big.
Shout out Chuck, appreciate you. Yeah, bro, because the copying is, boy, that copy game.
It's wicked. It's wicked, man.
All kind of different colors and styles.
Bruh, it's so much.
I don't give a fuck how you paint it. It's only gonna be one shadow.
Come on, it's only gonna be one Swiss, and it's only gonna be one Holding One Records.
Man.
And man, you know, so independently, man, I put out 9 albums myself, 9 studio albums myself.
I see cats who really doing this music, they understand the difficulty of what you're talking about. 9 independent?
Yes, sir. And that's coming from a place, being a snotty nose, little booger nose, coming up behind people like some of the greats of what we consider the greats, Bay Area cats, you know, like E40s and the B Legits and the D Shots, and producers like Bobby Ford and Andre Rivers and
all them family,
you know,
man.
DJ Pooh, and you know, just everybody, man. They came out of Poe Man Studios in Richmond and 707 Fairfield, and some of the other cats like Pizzo and AWOL Records and SIBO. So it's a lot of
Let it be
cats.
known. Say that again. AWOL is SIBO.
Yeah, SIBO. That's my dog. I just got back from Vegas hollering at him, man. He got some smashes coming. We finna blow up for real. They not ready. But that's another one. That's another thing. But
I don't
you know,
we know that, but I'm an original AWOL rider.
Come on, man.
This is how I started this.
Come on, man. And it's just like that type of vibe is just carries. When you are indie and you know how to ride, you just continue to ride.
Bro, we was the first Death Row. Let it be known.
Man,
I
people
don't
know.
give a
We
fuck.
just talked about that the other day.
Suge, you walk in here if you want to and act real tough. Nigga, we didn't get down like that. You would have got mopped.
Should roll in here if you can.
Crazy stuff about that, man, is like that to me. Situation like that, I laugh and remove myself from, because it's like it's all kind of places you can be. And if it has to be negative, I don't want to be there. I just bail, bro. It's like, you know, right now and coming. I'm gonna bounce back real quick, but now I got a 7-day theory that I live right now.
Run that down.
What it is, I got a book coming out, and I got a clothing line that's gonna match it too. My 7-day theory now is I challenge a lot of people to even try this. My boy, Chili Pop, you know what I'm saying, another Bay Area, Bay boy, you know what I'm saying, straight out of Richmond.
Okay.
We was talking one day, man, and the thing came up. He's like, man, what if you had 7 months to live? I said, bro, that's deep, man. What would you do? I said, well, check this out, bro. What if you had 7 days to live? He got quiet on his end, he got quiet on mine. So I think about that. And I was like, he's like, wow. I said, what would you really do if you had 7 days to left and you knew that your time was coming? First off, to me, the whole thing that starts it off is gonna be, what are your beliefs? You know, so what do you believe in? So what's the most important thing? So to me, in my mind, how I'm living my 7-day theory, and I ask people to do it themselves, people that have been around me, and some of them have adapted it, and they're like, yo, it's you know what I'm saying? How I put it to me, my thing is getting right with God, getting right with the Lord. That's number one. You feel me?
Definitely.
I ain't no angel, I ain't no saint, I ain't no demon, I ain't no devil, but I know I got things that I need to work on and get right.
Right.
So before the time comes and the Lord don't give me another breath, I appreciate every breath He give me every day, the opportunity to get right. So that's like the most important thing to me right now. So
Amen.
like people that be around me now, it's gonna be people that's gonna start peeling off because they ain't gonna hear nothing but positivity. I'm moving into a new realm, a new place. I'm plateauing to something else than what I've been before. And I mean, as of yesterday, I'm still moving somewhere else today higher than what I was yesterday, man. And it's because the grace of God gave me another day to make it a different way and come through. So my thing is now I put it up here. Okay, the first thing I need to be worried about, 7 days going, I know I'm gonna have to answer my maker. I'm gonna have to ask for everything I've done. And I know when I got things on my heart that I'm supposed to let go and I haven't, how can I look my maker in the face and be like, well, I tried to let it go, but I said I let it go. So challenge yourself to, can you let go of the little petty things you always said you did, but in the back of your mind, you never really did.
Right.
Them things that
right.
you've been holding on for so long, for somebody you've been mad at forever, but you go, I carry this on every day.
Right.
So, and falls underneath that, happiness. So I can make right myself with the Lord, then I can be happy. Then everything under there in 7 days is gonna be smooth sailing. Cause I know all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna project myself to where I need to be in His eyes. Cause I'm trying to be like Him. I put it like this too. People that lived on this earth, just think about it. If you don't live on this earth 30 years, in my opinion, it's because I'm my beliefs, right?
Yeah.
You lived on this earth 30 years, you probably did everything you wanted to do in 30 years. Most people. But you did what you wanted to do.
Right.
When does it become an
see.
opportunity for you to do what, if you believe, what He wants you to do?
Right.
So now, you know, my record label, I apologize, bro, my bad. But, you know, my record label, I started putting my own music out, because I wasn't a gangster, I wasn't a pimp, I wasn't a hustler. I mean, a gangster, none of that. I was just a hustler rapper. So I pushed trunks out the tapes out the trunk, CDs out the trunk. I'm watching, because I'm watching other guys. I came up behind 40 of them. Like my cousin Bobby Ford did 40 and the Click them first, you know, albums and stuff, man. So I'm watching these guys come, I'm learning from them, and I was hungry. So I'm 16, 15 in the streets, man, just making my own CDs, making my tapes, putting them out, selling. I remember on my Late Night Creeper album was my first album. I sold 10,000 by myself out the trunk of my Mustang. And then, you know what, it's like the people don't go, oh, that ain't nothing. I go, yeah, that ain't nothing, but check this out. I did it myself. Did you sell 10,000? Can you say you sold 10,000? I didn't get rich, but I learned a lot.
10,000 views.
Come on, man. And so, you know, it's like the crazy part now, my stuff is more popular now because the real stuff from I'm sorry, I'm no disrespect to nobody.
Fuck that.
Not no
Ain't
disrespect.
I don't apologize.
I mean, you know,
it is what it is.
But what I've been getting, like when I get hits from overseas, from Hawaii, England, France, we want that old school Bay Area sound. That sound back in the day, you know, that was caught up with everybody that was coming out the Bay.
That mob shit.
That created that thump, that bump in your neck. So the hustle started way back then. And the hustle has come from me being diverse, doing enough shows, doing a lot of shows that people don't even know I was on shows with big names. I don't have to say their names, but people know the ones that follow me. And you know, they go to my page, holein1records.co. I'm sorry, did I say that? Oh, holein1records.com. Not .com, .co. I didn't, did I?
Yeah, you said
is it okay if I said that?
You say whatever you
Oh,
want to.
okay.
Say what you want.
Holein1records.co.
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
I ain't tripping if I say that out loud, huh?
I'm working
Okay.
for you right
Oh,
now.
my
This
bad.
is your station.
My bad, dog.
It's your house. I'm here for you. So you say whatever moves your heart, bruh.
So man, you know, hey, it's a thing of, man, you know, me being, I had to learn, I'm a humble dude, but my partners, just like Chili, tell man, you know, you brother, you know, you done this and this and this and this. You may have not done that, but you still contributed to the culture. I appreciate that. It's a respect thing for me. I appreciate it. I didn't have to sell 1 million records, man, but I got my foot in it. I did it by myself. Nobody ever backed me. Nobody ever pushed me. I've always done my own thing. Well, that kind of grind helped me get promotion gigs, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my first promotion gigs, my boy Big V, who live out now in Vegas now, gave me my first promotion. And I got paid, I don't even know if I should say the number, but it was a nice,
Say what you
it
wanna
was
say.
it was some racks, man.
How much you get paid?
7 racks.
Oh!
And you gotta think, back then, man, that was 20 years ago. 7 racks, got a check, and he was like, here, bruh, just get this for me. And I'm gonna tell you, he came back and told me, man, bruh, WA was, they was like, man, who did the Lucy Pearl project? Who sniped up Sacramento? Who did blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, he came back and he said, man, they appreciate what you did. Everything, got me another thing after that, got me another one. This was, he was in Fairfield 707 and running things. So that led me to like, my music was always my thing, my love, my passion, my poetry. But I had other things in my life going on across the country. I had to intermittently leave every now and then. So it kind of put a damper on trying to make something like you started and then like building it, but then it's like an unfortunate situation. I have to have no choice to leave.
Right.
So I'm putting out an album and it started getting a buzz, but people don't know the inner circle. They're not working with me. They don't know, oh, he just did this. No, it wasn't that. Some timing things came up. But then you look back now and you go, timing is also decided by the man upstairs. So wherever I am, I'm supposed to be.
Yes.
Whatever happened then was supposed to happen.
That's real.
It put me in this position I'm in now. So when I started getting redirected, man, comedy has always been something me and my cousin Bobby, more than my cousin, that's my brother, man. Bruh, I remember, check this out, man. It's all tracking, little man, y'all mommy's hitting one. But I remember he gave me my first 8 hours of studio. Cause I traded him a turntable, a Technique turntable.
Oh, Technique.
And, bruh, and he's like, man, yeah, I'll do it for you. I had no money, man. I was broke, but he was like, I'll do it for, cause I was hungry, man. And he was like, yeah, okay, man. Brought me in. I did my first track. It was called Black Saga, man. Well, I did it on a DR660 to beat myself, and then man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. So I went with the old school 808, old school 909. Come on, man. So I took it in there, and here my track was simple, but he played, man. Then he added some saxophone to it, man, and gave it a whine, and said that's how I was straight political, you know, pro-black, everything, you know, and back up off me, you know. Don't talk to y'all. Every time you see me, I was like this. You know what I'm saying? Don't know why I was mad, but I just had to be. You know what I'm saying? I see
Harrisville.
you know, yeah, man. And you know, I met the brother, and then it was a big brother, tall brother. And you know, man, we was in Fairfield, came out there when he the devil made me do it. And all them cats like that was coming behind him, man. And I'm watching them dudes like, man, they grind. Excuse me. But the track Paris did, Devil Made Me Do It, and the remix, man, I had my mind spinning and just was making me write more political stuff, because I also find out, and you probably know this, writing is a great escape.
Yep.
Writing is a way to, you put it down and now you see it, it's out of your head. Sometimes that's therapy. I mean, really good therapy. And it came to a point in my life I needed it. I was going through a lot of stuff up here. You know what I mean? I'm ex-military. That's enough to tell you. I got PTSD. And every now and then, every now and then, you know what I'm saying? You just, you have them situations that just arise, you know what I'm saying?
You know, we live, bro.
Yeah.
So anything you do, I got people watching.
Mm-hmm.
You just y'all pay attention.
So man, you know, man, it's writing really became, and listening to music, and then writing with other people, and then sitting down and conversing, and just music been my thing. But then it was a while, you know, you have to learn things, and a lot of brothers to this day, and I'm sure if you real and can look yourself in the mirror and agree with this, sometimes you might have a dream. But is it a dream, or is it a dream that has reality? Which means it could be a dream, but the reality is this might not be the time. You see what I'm saying? So when you see that and view that, and you're going, if you're trying to make a career at this, and the bread ain't coming, but you got bills, you got responsibilities and things, you got to decide, I need to put this on hold. You know what I'm saying? I need to, for a second, I need to get something over here on the same thing.
Right.
So, but I was into music so hard, I'm like, I don't want to leave music. What else can I do? Well, back in the day, like I said, I come from a different cut cloth, bro. They had things that folks need this day. Are you familiar with an A&R?
Yeah.
Okay then. As an
Been
A&R,
that doing that.
bruh, do you actually these young cats nowadays? No disrespecting nobody, as I say, man, because folks love to get tiddlywink. But the thing is, bruh, a lot of these folks I see, if they knew what an A&R really was, what an A&R does, what an A&R used to do. An example, an A&R, they gonna take Bobby, they gonna throw him in a room, okay, Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown ain't picking out his suit, he ain't picking out his shoes. They ain't knowing where his booth is gonna be set up. He's not deciding how his flyer is gonna be set up at CDs. He's not deciding what picture to use to be set down. They're dictating it to him so they know you just focus on you doing your dance and your music.
Right.
Now the culture of, which was also good of being independent, but we took the culture of, as far as the independent culture, period. People, I can do everything. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because you're lacking in some areas that actually, if you allowed someone to help you, the focus, if they just have that one focus, you know how they're gonna drive that one thing? You, of course, can have that one focus, but can you really give it the same drive as a person that's just sitting there focused on that one thing, one thing? You got 10 things. And it's good to be creative. It's good to do, I do 100 things, bro. I got my label that's still going, bro. I got my nonprofit, bro. I do events. I feed every Friday. Today was Feel Good Friday. I feed every Friday in Del Paso Heights, man. Behind Arco AM and PM on Elk Grove and Grove and El Camino. Every Friday, bro. We just went over there today. Today we started with giving out cold weather gear and stuff, man, for the home folks over there. We took sweaters, we took scarves and all that kind of stuff. But bring it back. You know what I'm saying? It's that stuff kept me driving. It kept me alive of doing different stuff and going. I know right now my music ain't cracking like it is, but I don't want to stop messing with music. So I would ask, hey man, can I promote for you? Can I do something for you? That's another thing when people go to word humble. Do you really know what humble means? Humble mean like you'll do something for somebody just going, hey man, because the love of it I got so much,
Right.
and my stuff ain't cracking off so hard. Let me help you push yours.
Shout out
Because-
to legendary Gary Archer for tapping in.
Uh-huh. What up, Garrett? So it becomes a situation where I understood that, and I had a lot of partners that was doing better than me. Well, I want to help.
What up,
You know
Pez?
what I'm saying? I don't just go like I got to do it for me. If I like something a lot and we dogs, we
What up,
ride,
Amelia?
we doing the same thing. But I see, man, I ain't really, man. You need somebody you can trust. Hey, dog, I go get them flyers for you, bro.
Right.
Man, I shoot the flyers out on the thing. What, you need me to hold the camera for you, bro? Yeah, man. That's just being humble. Like my time coming, time coming. But what I did was got an opportunity to run a nightclub. That was 2009, and I was in Freeport. So, brother gave me a chance to open up a nightclub. A lot of people know it as Moon River Inn, and it was off Freeport. My man Joe. And so, Joe allowed me to come in because somebody told him, bro, this dude do promotions, he blah, blah, blah. So we started Thursday nights with a comedy and Sunday night with poetry.
Okay.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you now, it's been a lot of cats that came through there, bruh. I'm talking way back in the day. You name it. Andre Bailey, Sean Grady, Rico the Great. Man, a lot of comics came through there. Then I was bringing poets in, like Poetic Butterfly. Other comics that came through too back in the day, besides Andre, then was Eric Clark. I mean, I had a lot of them, bruh, and I used to have poets like Poetic Butterfly and all this, but I never let go of the game of promoting and pushing. So like when I said I had the club, and he was like, how you gonna promote it? I said, don't worry about it. I got my people, we started whatever way we had. Whatever way. If I have to get out, make stickers, and stick them all inside the library, I guess that's what they did. I mean, I didn't personally do that, because I would never do that, because I heard that you could get tickets. So me, myself, personally, never, ever, ever.
Sure you didn't.
Yeah. So, but I know some people that did. They had told me, because they was folks of mine, so they stuck them up for me. They was like, we gonna do this for you, Swiss.
I ain't even talking about
Yeah. So, but that type of stuff, man. Like right now, we promoted for the September 4th Comedy Explosion, man. And another thing, man, I didn't even really touch on it, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm jumping around, bro. But my main reason of what I do now, I have a nonprofit.
Okay.
And everything I've done in my life with the music, starting with the music and promoting and marketing and everything, has led me to I have a passion. My passion is to help other brothers and sisters that may be lacking. I'm not no miracle worker, nothing like that. I'm not no bigger than life person. I'm just a brother that goes, everybody always talking. What does anybody ever do? Everybody always, and it's crazy. How many times you'll say something and somebody be like, man, I was about to do the same thing. Man, I'm about, okay.
That's why I stopped talking out loud.
And just keep it to yourself and do it. And I'm gonna tell you, 20 years ago, bro, situation, cards was dealt to me. My kids was a situation where their keep it cordial. Their mother kept them from. This is reality. People may not want to hear it, but it was real. She deliberately kept my kids from me, had some help through the Sacramento courts, and we know the assistant DA at the time helped them because it got brought up at the last minute when the judge was asking them anyway. But due to them reasons, I couldn't see my babies, so it bothered me, and I had no family. So what I decided to do one Thanksgiving years ago, I just said, man, I'm gonna feed. I lived in an area over on North Road, Swanson Park.
Where's that?
So I was always over there, but it was always homeless people all the time over there. And at the time, I was even bigger than now, but you know, I lost weight, man. But I was like, man, I see people begging for food, and it just bothered me. I'm from a place to where I don't understand people begging for food. Where we was from, my mama, if it was somebody kid didn't eat, or somebody, or I brought a pot in the bar or something like that and hadn't eaten, man, first thing, baby, you hungry, baby? You want something to eat, baby? You know, it's like, so that's where I come from. So when it baffles my mind to see people starving, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we supposed to be the greatest country in the world, and we this mighty. Then why we can't even feed some people, man? Why we ain't figured out this, that, and the 33rd? You know why? They don't want to do it. But
we too busy sending money across the
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got water in Michigan people can't drink out of, ain't been able to drink out of in over 10 years, which is once again a decade, and we can't fix that problem right there. I'm sure the piping and to get them damn old lids out and all that stuff out the water, drain it or whatever you got to do, purify whatever, there's a way, because we got these scientists that so-called send us to the moon. Bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we can find $1 trillion to send to Ukraine. Ain't that crazy? I ain't hating on nobody with nothing go, but I'm going, it's like me, bruh. It's like my house tore up. A hurricane just hit it. It's trash everywhere, food everywhere. But I'm gonna come to your house. Yo, dog, let me help you clean your yard, man. And you looking at my yard. Do you not see your own yard? That's what we do as a country. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. But keeping it positive, my passion is for is really about homeless veterans, in conjunction with my nonprofit of what I'm doing. See, when I started feeding, I didn't really know back in the day when I started doing these events, and I was calling them homeless people. After you start talking to people a long time, you find out where they're from and who they are. And I started seeing so many homeless veterans, and I'm going, how is this brother homeless? How is she homeless? You signed a contract for 4 years or whatever you did, and you signed it saying on that bottom line, if something happened to me, nobody's responsible. So you mean to tell me the same male or female, the same patriot that went over, fought something, and I'm gonna tell you like this, and most gonna agree with me, and I ain't preaching, but if you ever been in the military, you damn near got PTSD. Now you ask damn near everybody's military, and I'm gonna tell you something, the games they play, sad part about it is, it's people caught up in the games that they play that doing what they supposed to do. They doing their job, but don't even like what they doing, but to keep a position. It's sad. It's sad people will go along with things to either for money or a position of a statue. It means more than going, you know, man, I can't do this no more. I got to do the right thing. It's sad, you know what I mean? But then I can't judge nobody because of the fact that I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know, it might be some tragic stuff to where they can't drop this because a family member so sick that if they did this and gave this up, what would they be now? So I don't pass judgment. I just go, man, it's unfortunate that it happens, you know. And so when I'm seeing homeless people and homeless brothers out there, and they in wheelchairs or missing someone, they even got to be wheelchairs. They out there living. They go, nah, man, you know, some want to be out there because a lot of homeless veterans feel like people don't relate to them if they ain't been in the military. See what I'm saying? You know how many times people walk up and somebody, I'm ex-military. Oh yeah, my uncle's ex-military. You know, first military person. I mean, the person that hears it goes, what does that mean to me? Okay, your uncle was, why did you say that in response like it was a good thing? You know what I mean? Why didn't you say, hey, okay, thank you for your service? But people tend to do things that they've been taught and programmed or they've seen to do and don't know. Sometimes it's insulting or sometimes a person wants to hear that. It's like, are you competing with me? I just, you know, you asked me a question. You asked me a question and I told you my story and then you go, or somebody says, I'm ex-military. You know, it's so many people that my uncle was in it. I'm going, why are you screaming? Why you jumping? Why you had to let me know? You just asked me a question. I told you. But it's like you competing. What are you competing for?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's homeless veterans out here that I can't understand how our government, how our city officials, I mean, I understand it. Once again, we got crooks and people running things and the money never goes where it's supposed to go. But the fact of it is, it stands that you got homeless veterans who can't eat, can't get medical care, can't get clean soap and water. can't get the jobs, can't get psychiatric help. But Taquita, Becky, Belinda, Baquanda, let them go have 2-3 kids, and they can get free assistance from the government.
Sure.
Wait a minute, they can get $8 a month for rent in a 2-bedroom condo, because I know it actually happened. I know the person that did
Oh,
it.
damn.
$8, man, for rent.
What?
Can get money, ain't put nothing into nothing, but yet can still get a refund at the end of the year. How the hocus pocus you do that, bro?
Hocus pocus.
How, bruh? Huh? Snap boogers rang out. Come on, man. Quit that. How does that happen, man? Quit playing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Can we explain that? Explain that to that dude who went over there and was, look, people don't even know it. You know, sometimes people might have been in 4 years, go over, your first assignment might have been Iraq. You wasn't over there with them. You didn't see what they see. Now they come back here and they, we don't even know. And then what did they do? Most, because I know it was hard for me to start talking to people. We lock up, we clam up, because some stuff you just can't believe it happened to you.
Right.
You trying to process it still years later in your mind going, this what did I do?
Right.
Wasn't you?
Right.
Wasn't you? The games that's being played, bruh.
What up, Darlene?
Trying to not digress, man. Keep this back over here. But, you know, for the sake of that, man, I try with my nonprofit is what I want to do is I want to build a facility. Now, I have the schematics and the graphs and everything, and we worked out the budget. It's going to be like, it costs $1.5 million for me to have this building the way I need it to be.
Damn.
For an example, I need about a good 15,000 square feet. I need a building big enough to where on one side I got 6 to 8 showers for females. On this side, 6 to 8 showers for men. Could come in, even if they're not veteran, take a shower, get cleaned up. I have a program set up in my head to where people, oh, you're gonna do it, gimme, handout. No, people that come in, you can sign up. And I wanna have a place to where folks, I'm gonna have like about a dozen stacked washers and dryers. Let the community and people know that I'm there, that it's mainly about veterans, but I want to help everybody. If you come to my spot, man, and you need to wash your clothes, I have like a Friday where you can wash your clothes for free. You get 2 to 4 hours, all you do is sign up. But in return, I'm gonna have a list of stuff in my facility. So you pick something you want to do in turn for me supplying you to wash your clothes and dry your clothes, and I get you the laundry detergent. But you might have to volunteer to go out and for 2 hours while your stuff doing, let somebody that do it and pick up in the neighborhood.
What's the
And
name
let
of
it
your
be known.
nonprofit?
It's called the Swiss Project, baby, and that's
Okay.
real. And that's swissproject.org online. Tell them about the picture. Come on, man.
That's
Let
the
'em
tall
know.
that we
Oh,
got
man,
in.
come on, man. And bro, I got shirts too, man. I'll bring you some. I'm sorry, man. I had a long day and I've been really doing a lot, man. I'm trying to get my boy Defunct shirts pressed up, man. We just got our transfers today, so.
Hey, man, I'm blessed to the fact you came through.
Man, thank you for letting me come through, man, and speak, man. You know, ain't a lot of platforms for independent people that have independent minds that don't go with the system, don't flow with the system, don't roll with the system, got their own mind, their own way of thinking, man. We are cast out a lot, you know, and it kind of reminds me of your boy Kanye West. He ain't crazy. They just don't like what he say. That's what he tell a lot of truth, and he has to say a lot of things in a certain way. He's strategic. People don't
Yeah,
understand
he
it.
crazy.
You do not,
He crazy
in the right way.
strategically.
Like
That's
a fox.
right.
He crazy like a fox.
Crazy
Right.
like a
You don't
fox.
become a billionaire being stupid. You don't become a billionaire being crazy.
Man.
That term crazy is what they use when they want to outcast people. They want to X them out because you talking too much. You need to shut your mouth. The control factor, and they can't control him.
Mhm.
And though he's gone through a lot of things, he's learned a lot. Now he learns how to express himself and communicate in a way of, okay, I'm gonna make sure what I say is absolutely 100% correct.
His shoes
So
is
nobody,
ugly,
huh?
His shoes is ugly though.
We're gonna get back to the man with the man. I don't remember that boy Yeezy shoes,
Yeezys,
but
man,
you
oh
know what I'm
God.
saying?
Leave it the fuck down.
But you know that a lot of us we do get you know what I'm saying killed. So anytime I get an avenue to tell people about what I really feel about how things are, man, I think our country is doing a damn disservice to a whole lot of people that gave their life to protect this country. You got people that ain't left their mom and daddy house and get food stamps and get extra assistance and living under mommy and daddy roof, ain't never did a damn thing, but is a dude living in a ditch with rats. I've seen it firsthand.
Right.
Rats and people living out late night over on Del Paso Boulevard, bro. This is real. Went out with my boys one night, our late night crew, man, and we just wanted to see what it's like when we not out there feeding during the day. Bro, we out there, it's like 9 o'clock. What is that? We sitting on the bench, right? And you, all of a sudden, from the bottom of the trash can, rats.
Damn.
big ass rats, bruh.
Damn.
Nah, you hear me? Big ass rats.
I'm fucking rats, bro.
Big ass rats. Jumping up out the thing, man. And I'm sitting out there, bitch, man. I throw my feet up, man. And these people out there living that and living in that. And then I know 3 military people that live over there. I'm going, God, why is this person subjected to something that whenever, whatever point in your life, you say, hey, I'm going to go defend this country.
Mm-hmm.
And if I die, I'm signing the sheet saying, I knew what I was getting into.
Right.
But you mean they go do that, experience whatever they experience, come back, and now they can't eat, they can't sleep, they ain't got no dressing. They got to depend on people giving them leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Some, they got to depend on somebody's second hand. But you got McQuanda and her 4 Dick-Quans and Jake-Quans and Mach-Quan and Mick-Quan and Buck-Quan and Boogie-Woogie.
Yeah.
They get all the money. They ain't got to do nothing but have a baby.
Quan and Boogie Woogie.
Yeah.
I got a nephew named Boogie Woogie. I just do that. I love you, Boogie. I love you, boy. He 4, man. And my little niece LL and all my little nieces and nephews. But bro, them the ones that grab me because they don't see a lot of me, and they live in Texas and Las Vegas. But when they do see Uncle Swiss, they love me and I love them, and I want to leave something around here when they get to looking back and questioning who I was because they didn't get a lot of time to spend me. They look at my foundation and see what I started and how he was somebody that really went for it. You know what I'm saying? And not only in my facility and what we work with is not just military, but we want to work with youngsters between the ages of 17 and 28. Why? So many people think that because you 17, 18, 19, 20, all the way up to 28, I know some grown-ass men can't spell their name. I know some grown-ass people, when they come out there, bro, and I'm not talking bad, I'm just saying it's really not a good thing to not know how to spell and you're 30 years old.
Right.
It's really not good.
That's
because
facts.
if you can't write, that probably means your reading skills are limited too, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you never know when you might need to know how to read something where the situation is benefiting you. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Miss Cookie for tapping in.
Yeah,
Cookie Woogie, how
she
you
over
doing?
here too.
Much love, Miss Cookie. So, with that being said, we want to have inside my building, the one I want to build, we want to have a place where folks can come in. If you ain't got no clean clothes, we want to have a clothes pantry. So if you come in, we can have clean clothes that people can come in, exchange their clothes. You can either wash them and we'll give you new clothes, or we was thinking about this because somebody said, well, you know, there's a lot of homeless people that still got pride. Okay, we'll sell the shirts $1, the pants for $2. You still buying, you still got your pride, you still don't want no handout. I understand that. No disrespect to no one. But it gives a person an opportunity to have some clean clothes. We want to have classroom settings where we can do mock interviews and show cats how to, believe me or not, everybody can surf the internet to find anything derogatory, negative, big titties, big ass, all that, right? But they can't and do not know how to search the web for an actual real job.
Big old titties.
Tig old bitties, exactly. So, but they can't, and they don't know, and no one's talking to them about how to navigate to look for a career.
Right.
Now, first you can't even look for a job, but then you don't even, if you don't know how to look for a job, you can't find a career, which there is a difference. A job is just over broke, something you doing because you got to get that bread. Job, everybody can have 3 or 4 jobs, but a career is something you go, I'm planting my feet in this.
Right.
I'm going to learn about this.
Right.
I want this. I'm not going left, right, up, down. I'm here for the duration. My career, music, entertainment, what I do, the nightclub. We open Thursday Night Thunder, 209 out in Stockton. You know, blessings to the Too Sweet Bakery for letting us come in.
Talk about that, man.
Man, bruh, it was like a beautiful mesh. You know, they called us up, and my girl actually, Ellen, ELM Productions, she called me up one day, man, they want to do comedy out there and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, let's check it out. So I wasn't too sure, but we go out there, I see the place, I'm like, oh, this is nice, real nice. And the backdrop was different. I'm going, yo, this is creative, you know, the place and the name. So I said, yeah, let's do it. Bruh, the response was crazy. First off, bruh, the naysayers was like, man, oh man, you gonna Stockton, man? Nobody gonna Stockton, man. Oh man, you Stockton. You know they shoot, nigga, they shoot, bang, 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 in Stockton. Nigga, they shoot, sack, damn.
They
You know what I'm saying?
everywhere.
So, bruh, and you know I find that crazy too. And you know what's crazy about that? I find you might agree with this. Both of y'all might agree with this.
Mm.
It's amazing how you throw a good ass idea that you just know is brilliant. Somebody says, man, blah, blah, blah. You go, nigga, you a hater?
Yeah, they
Why ain't
everywhere.
you pushing me to do that?
They everywhere.
Why ain't you on my squad? So, oh man, we can work that. But so if you hear that type of talk, man, go the other way.
Yep.
that person just really, they ain't got your best interest. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all need to stop sitting around and calling everybody your friend, everybody your homie, everybody your partner. They ain't.
Nope.
Best believe that. They ain't. I'm gonna tell you who's some of the best friends though. Them envious folks that you smell them and they never say it. It just burns them up inside, but they can't help stop being around you.
Mm-hmm.
I love it if you that stupid to still be around me and you cringing every time I do something that's an accomplishment.
Right.
If you willing to kill your spirit and kill yourself, stay right there and keep watching.
I got
Because it's
one
more
for
to
every
come.
day.
It's some more to come. But you know, man, I ain't got nothing but love in my heart. Like I said, I'm a changed individual just from yesterday, man. And I got moves to make, and my whole thing is positivity. And whatever I do, everything else is secondary now, besides pleasing the Lord. And then me and everybody else is secondary. You know what I'm saying? I continue to every day work on me getting right. Like I said, I'm not an angel, but I'm on a path to where I'm going to where I think by the end I'm done. He'll be proud of me. When I get ready to go home, I do think I'll be able to walk them streets of gold. That's just me. And nobody else has to believe or do with anything. I'm just me. I'm speaking on me.
Now, with all everything that's going on, because you got a lot. You sound like me. I'll be sitting at home like, damn, I got this, I got that, I got this. I'm doing this by myself, I'm doing that by myself. It's crazy, but I'm loving the hustle side of it. So pretty much God put you here to, stumble, trip, and fall your way until you fell and found music.
Yes, sir.
So then you humbled yourself, you was hungry, you started doing things a different way. You started
Right.
showing and proving yourself different ways.
Yes, sir.
Now, you said you got this comedy spot in Stockton.
Yeah.
You have one here in Sac.
Yes, sir.
And
We
one in-
just opened the one here Labor Day weekend, and my man D Funk
Yeah.
in the house to represent hardcore, man. Man, we had 12 comics, bruh. I promoted the event, myself did it, my thing. And and shout outs to E40 and his spirits, bruh. He is now one of my sponsors for the show, bruh. He sent us some of his
That's
brand
good.
new cognac and like 2 other cases of some of his brand of his essentials, bruh.
Tycoon.
Man, bruh, that was so much love. I got the hookup from a real, I ain't gonna say the person name because they don't be like me to tell it, but they made a phone call and 40 zip and did it lickety split. So much respect to E40. So much respect to E40. And I mean, my brother Bobby Ford has been knowing him for years, and we always have said it's good brother. But man, you good brother.
You're sitting next to
That's-
somebody
that's
who's known him
uncle
for
me.
years.
Man,
40 is unto me.
man. So it's, you know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
for him to do that, and it was after I show now, at the shows, what we doing, we well now it's finna be out, but the cognac and stuff he sent us to the hottest entertainer
Tycoon.
that night, we give out a bottle of each of his stuff
Ooh.
to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Take the pics, send them to 40. Hey, let him do what he doing, but love and respect for that, man. You know what I'm saying? So our Labor Day show, man, my man D Funk could tell you, man, the show was off the hook.
Yep.
Vendors was tight. The place, bro, I got a setting in my place, man. And the reason why I'm saying I have a setting is because my comedy and stuff, when folks pay to come to my show, and then you just walk in and sit down and you literally mean mother waiting for a joke. No, you come in, excuse me, you gonna see vendors lined up, nice vendors. You're not gonna see 5 and 10 of the same vendors because people gonna get their money.
Right.
You know, I ain't gonna have 2 cake people in a place and they competing. I ain't gonna have 2 barbecue places in one piece. No, have 1. I ain't gonna have 2 fried chicken or this, that. I got 6 to 8 vendors of different people that all come in and get their stuff. I had 12 of the hottest, and I always tell folks this. My comics, I say mine like they mine, but when we folks,
hit
we
your
do our
building-
thing,
when they hit
they
your
mine.
building, they're yours.
Yep.
My place represents, and we always say it to everybody, some of the hardest working comics in Northern California. Some of the hardest working poets and entertainers come through Thursday Night Thunder 916 and Thursday Night Thunder 209. And I've had everybody come out and stock them, from Insane Wayne, Andre Bailey appeared my first night, Tristan Johnson did my first night, Rico first night, Sean Grady first night, and then after that everybody else just peeled through and came through. Mark Snipes.
You have to get the homegirl Cookie to slide through the
Oh
chat.
man,
right.
man,
She in
the
that
more the
neighborhood.
merrier. Bruh, it's just the beginning. Labor Day was, I mean, he'll tell you it was off the hook. People
Now-
enjoyed themselves. Yes, sir.
Now the comedy show Thursday night here. Is that every Thursday?
No, sir. Here's the name. We branded.
Okay.
The play, it's called Thursday Night Thunder.
Thursday
but
Night
our
Thunder.
shows may be,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad, man. My
No,
bad. I
you
keep
good.
forgetting.
Yeah.
But that's our branding, you know, like our shirts, man. Damn, should have had one. But it's Thursday Night Thunder TNT. as far as 209, and now we got the Thursday Night Thunder 916. But the show could be on the Thursday night or Friday night, depending on what part of the month. But our marketing is for when they see Thursday Night Thunder 916, that's Swiss. That's Hole in One Records. That's a Swiss project. Because all my proceeds from these events go straight into my nonprofit, the SwissProject.org.
Okay.
So that's the way, because I had to, anybody that has a nonprofit understands that it's an everyday grind, everyday hustle. You only get your money from grants and donations.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? You got to really be on yours and want yours and be hungry. Then you have to think of what residual ways can I create while I'm still working over here that can help me funnel money into this project that I feel like this is where I'm at now. This is where I'm going. I'm not moving. My attention's not going to veer from this. This is what I'm doing. The Swiss project is going to be for real. It's going to come.
Okay.
What made you move away from music and start doing comedy shows?
It was, I didn't move away from it. I got to a point to where I was more into trying to find a lot of happiness, and then I was hosting shows.
Okay.
So I started doing, cats would call me, they knew me for doing the being an MC. So they're like, man, we hosting a comedy show, or we hosting a car show, or we host. So I had friends and stuff in Bakersfield, LA, Arizona, Houston, San Antonio, that I would actually go to Las Vegas,
Right.
and host shows. So after a while, it became, hey, cats like, man, you want to come host? Okay, I'm there. So, so once I realized, hold on, I know how to hold shows,
Right.
Pretty decent, and folks is paying me now, or paying for my plane ticket and where I want to stay at. So it came a thing like, yeah, so let me incorporate that in the hosting, and somebody offered me opportunity, like I said, to host comedy and poetry, because that's what they wanted. I was like, I can do that.
Okay.
I'm charismatic.
So now we got the 209, we got the 916.
Yes, sir. And we getting ready to do the Thursday Night Thunder 707 and the Thursday Night Thunder 415 and the Thursday Night Thunder 510. It's all in the works right now.
So
You gonna be tired as hell.
We
Man.
looking at the new Laughs Unlimited. We looking at the new Tommy Cheez.
Sir.
We looking at the.
Yes, sir.
You finna carve your
Punchline. Yes, sir. You feel me? And I feel like this here. We offer comedy is comedy, and I offer cats a way to where when you come to one of my shows, man, the aura. D, tell about it. The feeling, the vibe. Everybody in there is like, man, what's up? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Positive vibes. We living in a crazy ass world right now, bro. Can I say ass?
Yeah.
Ass. So we're in a crazy ass world with a lot going on. And it's so much because these are distractions, because the end time is coming, everything's wrapping up, and the stuff is coming left and right. What? Because they're distractions. If you're on a grind, if you're trying to head somewhere, and every time you're getting halfway there, stuff is keep happening, that's a distraction, because it's meant to get you off your game.
Right.
Like when me and my boy talk all the time, now I live the 7-day theory is and it means like, my 7-day theory is don't get mad, man. Don't get angry. Let it go. Today might be your 5th day. You gotta remember, let it go. Let it roll off your back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it is that easy. It sound corny, sound like no, it ain't, but
It sounds like pure motivation to me.
See that? There we go again. Now I got to jump into why I just released my 3rd book independently. I'm sorry, did I say I released my 3rd book independent? I didn't get it. The 3rd book, yours
That's 3
truly,
books.
Mr. Motivational
3
Speaker,
books.
Swiss the Big Cheez. You can go get them on Kindle, Amazon, and also we have them sell ourselves.
Okay.
But that is another way. I get small checks from that because my stuff is online. It's published online. So now them checks go straight into my Swiss Project bank account, right? Because I don't even need to see it. I just know I need them funds. So now, same thing with my record label, Hole in One Records. Them funds from that, they go straight into my account, bruh. Yes, sir.
There's a lot of people in Sacramento who try to put on comedy shows,
Right.
And they have their own theory and they have their own mojo about it. As according to you, what do you think it takes to be successful in putting on a good show?
And I'm gonna tell you, this is just off top.
That's
First
D-Funk
off,
in the background talking for y'all. Y'all can't see him.
yeah, D-Funk, the legend.
I'm live on Facebook right now, baby.
Number love for you, boy. The real thing is like having a cast and a crew of people who believe in what you're doing, your vision.
Yeah.
Okay, then you share the vision with them, but then they all feel the vision to where we're motivated to have the same vision. And once you have that, you have to present it to them. This is the way I want to do it, how I want to stand out, because that's what I'm doing. I don't want to be punchline. I ain't trying to be punchline.
Right.
I'm not trying to be, no disrespect, touch a class. Them my people over there. I love everybody over there. Rico and them, the regular squad, white out, everybody.
Right.
Them my folks and stuff. But see, me coming in the game of like having a wedging it where I don't just want a comedy spot. I want a comedy spot. You feel me? So we have default. It ain't a comedy club. It's a comedy showcase.
Mm-hmm.
So if you watch us and market and advertise, we have a comedy showcase. What does that mean? You come through, you don't know what you might see. You don't know what's gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
Wild and Out, SNL, come on now. And it's only opportunity for people that now I've talked to, they go, man, yo, bro, I want to do this, man, let's do it. We got a place, we got a building. Our first show, the community center, we did it inside the community center. And when we did it, the first time people, and it's always like crazy how people, if they can't see your vision, and then you tell them something when they hear it in their ears, what? We told them the address, but we didn't say the community center. But when people look it up, they see the community center. But no, for that night, it's Thursday Night Thunder 916, you feel me?
Right.
So they like, yeah, community center. But when they walk in, like, oh, snap.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a community center.
Yeah,
that
you
night.
walk in, because it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was Thursday Night Thunder
Yeah.
Showcase. It wasn't a community center. I do stuff like, I have a green room for my artists. And this time, it wasn't even like elaborate when we had Big Lou here last year. And the green room was just, man, we had everything in there. I had the water bottles, little champagne bottles, the apple cider, I had the food. But it was a rush this time for some things, and that got lapsed. But I guarantee it won't get lapsed on October 7th, 2022, when we have our next comedy explosion featuring one of the legend DJ D-Funk himself. We got Mark Snipes, we got Red the Truth, we got Sean Grady, we got Shannon Battle, we got my girl Stephanie, we got my girl Stella Landry. Man, it's O.D. Tyler.
Yeah.
Man, we got a stanky.
Sacramento greats.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them people, man, rock and roll, bro. That's what it is. Rock and roll is great, right? Man, listen to them folks I just named, man. And some of them is newcomers, man. When we don't care, we share the stage with folks because it's about love. It's all about love. And everybody needs to, when you ask me that question, it needs to be about a feeling of love and compassion for something to be able for it to rise. You got to be able, don't just walk in, hey, we're going to start a new comedy club. Okay, I'll be there this. No.
Yeah.
Organize it. Put it together.
Mm-hmm.
What are your ideas? That's why when I say, when you come to pay for my show is only $20, man. It's a dub. Man, brothers, how many of us smoke a dub every hour? Come on now, man.
How many of us eat a dub on lunch?
Come on, man. Come on.
Right.
So my thing is, but when they come in, they get their dub worth. I got gifts for folks that come in. We got this, and you know what I'm saying? The person you sitting next to, you made a friend while you in here. You hollered at somebody you didn't know. You smiled at somebody. You made somebody's day. We in there, everybody clapping in unison.
It's almost like you uniting the city.
Come on, man. Why not? Why not? And people will tell you, bruh, I promise you. If you go look at the video stuff, defunct. It was white people, Mexicans, blacks, it was Asian, it was Puerto Rican, it was Hawaiian. We had 90% of our people that came to the thing. One of the blessing things that I heard from all my comics, especially Sean Grady, was like, man, it was nice to perform in a packed house.
Yeah.
Bro, it was nice, man. Folks loved it. The comics was great. We had new cats get up there and try themselves, like my boy Mustafa and, a couple other people. My boy Tyler Cantu did up there. We got a blind cat, Elvin, got up there and rocked it, man. So it was like a lot of people liked that and approached me after the show. Man, you had a blind dude, you had a girl, you had a black dude, a Muslim dude, a white dude, a Mexican dude. I'm diverse, man. I don't care. I don't see color. I see unity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it might be one of them things that people forgot about, or people don't care about because it's not talked about. And everybody wants to just take, but nobody wants to give even time. We don't even give ourselves time to be kind to each other anymore, man. And that's ridiculous, man, how we act nowadays, bruh. We get shot and killed. The lady just got killed the other day with an AK because she accidentally kind of went in the dude's lane. He got so mad, man, drove up in front of her, stopped his truck, got out and lit her up, man.
Yeah, the world was
with
crazy,
AK,
man.
bruh. You know,
World
man,
was
so it's
crazy.
like, I can't feed into that, man. Everything we watch is negative on the TV. Tell me last time you seen something on TV that was positive.
Shit.
Huh?
When I turned it off.
What dog? There you go. What?
He said when I turned it off.
What last dog got rescued out of a tree? What last person somebody helped somebody do something, man? Nothing.
The news really is in their own world. They talk about they're for the community and everything, but they're just as bad as social media. They show all the negative shit to keep all their listeners up. But it's like you just said, when was the last time you saw somebody profile on the news for doing something good for the community, for the country, for just in general, just something good.
And we ain't talking about no
That'd be
city
the,
person.
That'd
We
be the
talking about
last
just,
10
yeah.
seconds of the show.
Yeah. Why you can't start the show off like that? Hey, you ever know who raise your hand and tell me when the news go off? You be like, damn, I'm glad I watched that. Boy, I'm ready to go do some push-ups, work out. You like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
The news be having you depressed.
And you know what? But see, it's by design. Don't get it twisted. It is by design. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nah, good.
When you do your comedy shows,
Yes, sir.
And you look for comics, what do you look for in comics to book them? I mean, I know because I know a lot of bookers look for a certain type of comic or a certain skill or a certain amount of time doing comedy before they'll book you. What do you look for in stand-up comics?
And what I really look for, and this is serious, might sound corny, is enthusiasm. The eyes light up when you talk. The wanting to do something. The response of what I tell them what I'm doing. Because I've told some people, and they be like, man, yo, I like that. And then others be like, oh yeah, I get, okay, this ain't for you then.
Right.
Because I expressly told you what I want to do. And so I look for like people who let me know I want to learn.
Now, with that being said,
Yes, sir.
With the same question that D-Funk just asked, when these comics come to you or when you have an idea of a comic, do you look at them because you like them a certain way, or do you look at them like, okay, he's got so many followers, I done seen some of his shows, there's at least 20 people showing up when he do, or are you the type of person who's gonna be like, if you think you can get on stage and make people laugh, I'm gonna be the one to give you the opportunity?
That's exactly what I do. Actually, what you said, all that, because it's like cats will hit me, and you do have to vent some people.
Yeah.
And for real, like it's since like you said, I'm not Tootie, but the flames have been lit, and especially since my Labor Day show, the flames have been lit.
Yep.
I got enough comics right now that want to perform with me. I got the next 4 months booked, and comics that's already on the next show and the next show already just because of that. And then some of them are like, man, I see how you move, and I see, man, you moving. So that's my thing. I'm gonna keep moving. But I view all of that because I don't take just one perspective. I go, well, you might lack here, but are you teachable? Oh, well, you got this. Oh, okay, you just need that. Oh, you got this. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And I like to talk to people to see where they're coming from in their heads and stuff. Because another thing, you just can't have a comic come in. Why? Because for some reason, a lot of comics across the board nowadays, everybody thinks what comedy has to be filtered or centered around sex, racism. Man, them is two of the outdatedest, longest joke factors that you could use. You mean to tell me out of the billion things that you look at during the course of the... See, now that's the thing why I built a set in my place. See, you don't know about that. You ain't know about that. Yeah, I got a set in my place, bro. D?
Yep.
Okay, then.
Yep.
So I present stuff to where, man, I had a pelican up there in the front of the stage. Why?
Sure
There's no
did.
damn reason. But a real comic will see that. What the hell is this, right? I had a stop sign on the wall. I had a couch over here. I had a platoon or spittoon over here.
Right.
Stuff that didn't make sense. Now, what I'm doing, I'm helping my comic. Man, stuff get rough. Turn around, look at the wall. Because the people in the audience, they didn't see the setup just like you didn't know the setup. So if you fall and they don't actually know, I'm actually giving you a chance to like work off some stuff if you fumbling with a joke.
Right.
A real deal. And also comes with experience. D-Funk, you'll notice, you fading off, man, you might go look around. Man, what the?
Yeah.
Lampshade there for no reason. That's. But see, that's me also going, hey, man, I understand. We run into stuff on stage. This may not be your night. Right now, you might have a brain fart. You got a black stage behind you, a blank stage behind you, and lights in your face. There's no really where for you to go. You try to fix it right there, right quick. If you got objects and things around you and the places and you got some conversation, I got a red carpet go down the middle of the room, man.
Yeah, you laid out the red carpet for the comics.
Come on, man. So it's like I created an avenue in a situation where all my comments come in and feel like, man, hold up, it don't stink. It ain't butt crack smelling there. It don't smell like it don't smell like 50 years worth of cigarette smoke, bro. Nobody smoking my building, man. You don't smoking it. So and see, it's an opportunity people don't even understand. It's an opportunity for either her or him to go, I'm gonna take my baby out tonight. I'm gonna spend a little dough. Cause you can't come in my place, and I'll say it to every camera, you won't enter my place sagging. Ain't no grown ass man coming in my damn place sagging. So you can be mad, I don't care. I'm sick of seeing grown ass men with their ass hanging out. You ain't coming to my spot, man. I love everybody to come. I don't care who you are. But I go with this. I don't judge nobody, but I still figure like this. Even cats that sag all the time. You mean to tell me, bro, there's no time you're not in that role? You mean to tell me there's not one day you could take a break from Action Jackson Joe, huh?
Yeah,
Not
man.
one day, bro, and just go, you know what, from a girl or from a partner, or let me take my mama somewhere. Huh? Cats don't even do stuff like that. Take their mama nowhere no
Nope.
more? Come on, man, let's speak on it. Do cats even grab their pops? What you doing? Bring him to a comment? No, we so self-indulged nowadays. I'm going off somewhere, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to come back. But we so self-indulged nowadays as individuals, we don't think about nobody but ourselves, bruh. Just this is a society. We, me, me. Ain't none of us French.
Tonight, we gonna help those that need help.
Man, that's what it's
Let
about.
them know where your next show is going to be, where, when, who, what. Let's give them some opportunity. This is gonna be a test.
And for the comics who may be
There's a
listening,
scientific test going on right now. Please let these people know when and where and who's gonna be on your next show.
Hey, check this out. On some of the realest of the realest, my next show, and you'll always hear this, Thursday Night Thunder, 916-2350 North Road, Sacramento, California, 95825. Doors open at 6 p.m. The show starts promptly. Y'all don't hear me? We don't do CPT. 7 o'clock. There's no refunds. None of that. It's only a dub. So all we ask is folks come look nice. Come with your stuff. Men must wear a collar shirt. You can get nice one day with your girl or your friends and your partners, man. And last month, they showed it, bro. Folks, the men came in there looking clean. We had brothers with some ties and came in with their ladies. That's all I'm trying to create as an avenue for us to escape sometimes and feel like our best. You know, we $20 on key. Just stop and think about it. Like you said earlier, we spend $20 on lunch. $20, man, just to go. $40. You and your girl get your tickets early. They 15. That's 30. So you know what I'm saying. But you come in a place that smell good, look good, and you got comics that I'm willing to work with. I don't have no problem with that.
So who's
Just-
some of the comics is gonna be
Oh,
on some
man,
of the
bruh.
show?
and how do you get booked if you're a comic on your show?
If you want to get booked, you need to holler at me. 832-758-6898. Not only on top of that, how you get booked is like we're doing something to where we build from character. Let's say, for example, Defunct Notice, when we started in Stockton, we had a show. The fourth show, we was like, okay, we're finna break bread to everybody we think that was dope. And them first shows, here's some money. Did I not, D?
No, yeah, hey,
And
yeah.
now, they was like, hold up, you paid us?
Appreciation.
You paid us? Yeah, and we had a show, but what happened at the show? The show was the bomb.
Yep.
The show, you know what I'm saying? I had my boy come out for the first time, Danny Stokes, DJ Danny Stokes. Bruh, came through and killed it. Had my homegirl Stella come her first time. She brought 11 people from out there in Hercules, bruh.
Yeah.
To Stockton, man, on a Thursday night, bruh. And so it's like, I'll work with anybody, but just, you got to be serious about wanting to do real stuff. You can't be stuck in your shoes, because I don't do that, man. I like throwing ideas, coming back. You can't come to me, man, I want to get on stuff like what you're doing, but I only do this. Bro, then you're not ready to grow. I want people to grow with. Sit down, I don't know nothing about you, you don't know about me. A couple of weeks later, man, we vibing off each other the way we doing actual skits, and we done vibe. You feel what I'm saying? It's a grow game. It's a different lane you ain't traveled before. It's to experience something else. Why not do shows with cats? Why not? Why do people like, we can't always look like the kings and queens of comedy? I get irritated with a lot of cats, and it's just me. But I go, we all go to open mics, we all go to shows. But why, when it's a showcase, you come like you just walked out your bed? Bro, you got a dingy t-shirt on, you want to perform on my stage? No, man. Have some decorum about yourself, about the people. Is there people out there sitting up? Come on, what? Say that word again. Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
Some professionalism.
Come on, man. That's what it's about. And that's what I'm doing. Professionalism. You feel me? I'm setting the scene to where, bruh, he'll tell you, you come in, they look nice, you bought a ticket, you go get you some mimosas, you go get you a margarita, you sit down, we got gifts for the ladies, we pamper people, man, the whole 9 yards. So it's like when you come to my spot, you feel good when you leave. So that's my point. Look, and I ain't knocking on wood, because it ain't about knocking on wood, so I'm not finna say this and go, a lot of people go, knock on wood. I think some bull. I think you believe in superstition if you say that. We ain't had not one, and he'll verify, not one fight, not an argument, not a bad feeling.
Nope.
When our show's over, people don't even leave, bruh. People might stay to our show another 30 minutes to an hour. Now, if something was garbage and trash when you like walk out the door,
Get the fuck out.
you gonna hang out another hour with the people
Right.
that just was supposed to make now. So
Slide.
what happened? Just like at this first show, nobody wanted to leave. Vendors were still making money. Vendors had a good time. The cake lady was bomb. Oh man, she'll be there again. Y'all got man. We just, but bruh, it's like all these cats. Like I'm saying, we bring it back, Sean Gray. Most of the, and see, we done built the cast, and some of our regular cast. Yeah, you look at it like cast. Yeah, that's right, man. We telling jokes and skits and things, bruh. And it's funny.
Talk about the skits.
I'm gonna talk about two things real quick. I'm gonna talk about how funny it is, bruh. How people like, man, don't go out this man, nah, man, I wouldn't go out there. But I know several cats right now that's doing stuff in Stockton. I swear to God, it was too far for them to go, and they couldn't. And if I didn't pay them, they couldn't make it and stuff, bro. I find that so hilarious. But but I do have one brother, my boy. I don't know if he's still out there. One cat, and I've known him forever. And he was hosting for a minute, and I like what he's doing because my boy, well, E. Clark, that's my dog.
Oh
man,
yeah, shout out to E. Clark, man.
Yeah, man. He man, that brother been a while. He done came through me for so many times, so many shows, bro. And I got mad respect for the brother, man. But folks, you deal with a lot of people that just for some reason they don't want to. When you stretch your mind and see visions that they don't see, everybody want to push you back in the bottle. I ain't no damn genie. I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here, man. I move forward. My thing is, I always feel like it's enough room in the back, man. Get on in, let's ride. That's why I always feel like that. So when I'm building this, and how I built it is so something that can be successful and that can really help my project. Not just put my time in something that's just kind of corny sideways and ain't doing nothing. Okay. It's a waste of time. But the folks that came to the last show, man, it was so cool. We got $200 worth of donations towards my Swiss project. You know how much love that is, man?
Wow.
You know how much love that we sent a container around, man. Didn't have to worry about no stealing or nothing, man. See, that type of situation is what I love. When people is actually able to put their guards down, ain't nobody got to worry about nobody shooting. Ain't nobody got to worry about running. We ain't got somebody in the back that won't shut up. People come, they respect the comics. Then the comics is able to do their stuff and look their best.
Right.
So when they come there, they're like, I got a spotlight, I got a DJ, I just got to come give my best. D, am I lying?
Nope.
We do, man, so it's like, when you ask me that, it's like, the scene is set for anybody who's really like just hungry and want to go. Let me go someplace where they let the comics say something. It ain't you can't just get up there cussing and saying nigga, and thinking them jokes. You just can't get on my stage, man, fuck this and fuck that and fuck. One time, and I hit too much, and that ain't what I represent. You won't be hearing calls from me.
Well, there it is there. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed one of the busiest cats this city's ever
Swiss
seen.
and Big Cheez, baby.
Who is really trying to put on for his city. He's putting on for his city outside the city.
And I'm a replant, bruh, 707 to 916, but I love the 916 and what it's allowed me to do, bruh.
And he's really giving opportunities and help to those who need it and who want it.
Yes, sir.
Swiss?
Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
So busy schedule. Because the Swiss Project.
Swiss Project. SWISSPROJECT.org. Hold it on records.
We done wrote books.
Come on, man.
We got two of
my
mine.
book is out right now, and I promise you, bro, y'all got to come. Our next one, I got my next motivational speaking gig, man. I'd like for y'all to come and be guests, man. I'm going to tell you one's more powerful thing, and I know you got to wrap it up and everything, but I gave a speech at a friend of mine. She runs 3 houses. One of them is for alcohol and rehab. And then on the same right across the street is for battered and beaten women. And the other one is for people, she works through the city to help people get court dates, but have somewhere to stay till if they're homeless. She asked me to come over there and do a motivational speaking. It was 60 people she had in her backyard, bro. I'm not lying. I sat there and I'm talking to the people. I was there for like an hour and 15 minutes. I got done. I didn't know if I reached them or not, right? I got up. People start coming over and shaking my hand, bro. Had a dude sit in the back, man, and then come up and tell me, man, that, man, I'm so glad I came. I wasn't coming today. He said, I didn't want to hear nobody talking to me. I don't know you. He said, God told me to come. And the old man, he was old, dude, red beard, and like his eyes was tearing up. I'm standing there going, he's like, but he's shaking my hand, thank you for coming. Because of stuff like that, that's what I do, man. Because I think even if you hit one person,
that's all it needs. That's all it needs.
All right, who's on the next show and what's the date?
Woo! So we got, oh man, you should have said that earlier, man. We got October 7th is our next one that's coming up right now. It's next Friday, bruh.
Okay.
And on that show, we got D. Taylor, we got Stephanie, we got Stella, we got DJ Stokes, Danny Stokes, we got Mark Snipes, Red the Truth, Who am I forgetting, man? Maybe
Sean
one or
Grady?
two people. Oh, Adam the Bomb. Sean Grady. Yes,
Uh-huh.
man. I apologize, gentlemen. Man.
Shannon Battle.
Yes. The illustrious Shannon Battle, one that everybody on my show is one. But this brother moved more than me, man. I blink he in Louisiana, I blink he in Arizona. That's my boy. And thank you because he introduced me to some comics that I'll be working with on the next show. Now the next show is in lineup, but the next show will be October 7th. So the next one will be November 10th. We also have December and January, but I gotta look the dates up again. And also, man, just to let you know, my thing, I've been feeding the homeless for 20 years over at the same community, man. And shout outs to Swanster Park, bro, because they charge for the community center, bro. But they'll always cut me a deal. You know what I'm saying? And hey, okay, we won't charge you this amount, but because you're feeding homeless and you're doing it, and I pay for it, bro, they look out for me, bro, and they always have. And my boy D over there, and Nicole, and man, the rest of the staff, bro, they looked out for me so long. So my next Thanksgiving, I always do it a week before. I cook and I need volunteers always. Hit me up 832-758-6898. Man, keep
What's your
that
social
number.
medias?
Oh
Big
man,
Graham.
woo! We
Big
got
Graham-
so many,
Big
man.
Graham, he busy.
H2O Enterprise, Hole in One Records, the Swiss Project, Poetry for the Mind too. Those are all us. Swiss the Big Cheez. All those are Facebooks. We got Twitter. We got Tag. We got Pinterest. We got what else is out there? Instagram. We got all that. All you got to is look for me. You know what I mean? And we out there. All that stuff is connected, man. And all I want to do is, like I say, man, bring some more laughter, some more love, bro. We're in a time where, man, we need that, man. We need to start loving on each other some more, man. And you know, anytime anybody want to come out and help me feed, man, I need the help. Like I said, November 18th is my Thanksgiving dinner. It'll be at Swanster Park from 12 to 3 in the afternoon. It's completely free. All you got to do is come if you need a meal. And if you know somebody doing bad, bring them over, man. It's all free. And I'll probably have a band. My brother, T.D. Trice, he normally performs there. He's been performing there like the last 10 years off and on, him and his group. And then Christmas will be December 18th. I believe it's December 18th. It's the Sunday. Both the events are Sundays, afternoons from 12 to 3. It's free. Y'all want to come out and do a live broadcast or something? Man, please. But it's all free. We provide all the food, and during the Christmas time, I'm not so much into the pagan holiday and that BS, but my thing is I love kids. So I don't play Santa Claus, but I still would like to give kids gifts because it's not their fault. They've been indoctrinated into a world where they expect gifts. And if you're poor and on the bad side of it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As a kid, you don't understand what some of us go down. I ain't giving my kids, I ain't celebrating that, but it ain't the kid fault. He been indoctrinated to something to where they feel bad if they don't get a gift or something, bro.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell folks something. I used to go every year to Dollar Tree, and I'll buy $1 gift, bro, but I'll buy 150 $1 gifts. So each of my kids can get 2 to 3 gifts, bro. Now people don't understand. Us as folks, if it don't say Nike, but a kid give a kid a gift wrapped up, bro.
Right.
I don't give a damn about what it say. It's about the fact that they got some, received some that they didn't expect.
That's facts. That's facts. Hey, it has been an absolute honor.
No, thank
to
you,
have
man. It's been an honor.
Sit here and give us the spill on everything you have going. If there's ever anything that we can help out on, please. We're a phone call away, text message away. Make sure y'all watching out for the Swiss Project.
Yes.
Make sure y'all go hit Thursday Night Thunder.
Yes.
Even if
916
you're in
209, that's right. Stockton and Sack.
Be prepared because 707 is quickly
Flatlands, yes.
It has been great. I love exactly what you're doing. I love the help that you're giving out. And like I said, anything that I can do to help out, I'm a phone call. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our special guest has been Mr. Swiss Cheez. Not Swiss Cheese, Swiss
come on,
the
baby.
Big
Come on,
Cheese.
do it like this.
Let me
Come on,
get
baby.
it correct. I present to you Swiss the Big Cheese.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's that? It's
You-
the Big Cheese.
If
baby.
you need some laughter, grown folk, if you need something to do, holla at this man. He got something for y'all to do.
One more thing, man. If anybody, I don't care who it is, y'all in bad places sometimes, call me, 832-758-6898. Especially if you need some food or clothes. I got them connections, bro. I ain't big time, but I guarantee you, man, I can get you something if you
This
need
man-
something.
And he
Call
sell
me.
weed
This
too, so if
man-
you
I
need
don't know
some
what that
weed.
brother talking about. I don't know him.
What?
How he get in here, bro? Dude over here.
I don't know, but with
He work for
security,
the fans. Security.
get him. But hey, make sure y'all follow this man. Follow, show up, and support this man.
October 7th, y'all. Please come through, man. Get your back snapped, man. We got
Grown
12
folk.
of the. Oh, I forget my man. I cannot promise you, LaMarcus Brunner. That's my brother. That's my dog. Yo, he actually helped me put out my last book as far as motivate me to put it out, man. And if you get a chance, man, please. The name of my book is called I Know I Can.
Right.
I know I can. You can go on Amazon right now. I got 2 books on there, and I have a handbook copy that's a revised edition called I Know I Can, man. It's straight positivity. I'll tell you, easy read book. But the thing of it is, I just say stuff you already know, bro. And in the back of your mind, it go click, click. I knew that, but why did it take me to hear it or read it? You know what I mean?
Opening minds.
Come on, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another fantastic episode of Laugh Out Loud Fridays.
Laugh Out Loud,
Here on
baby.
hype-radio.com. Make sure y'all tune in. We on TuneIn, the free app. We are on the gram at It's Hype Radio. Hype Radio is real.
Always hype.
We are on the YouTube channel. Check out some of
Stop
our
playing.
past interviews, but make sure that you go to the YouTube channel and watch this again, because this man gave out straight knowledge tonight.
Man, thank
Y'all
you,
need
bro.
to swallow this shit up.
Uh-huh.
Remember, if you have any issues, Swiss has said reach out to him. He's here for y'all. And it is not going to be something where I'm going to say this and then we going to go. I can't stand to see the motherfuckers on the gram who want to go give somebody some cash or money.
Oh, fucking videotape
And you
this, you
videotaping
fucking
this shit?
hypocrites. I want to punch him in the face. You're doing that for likes and shit. And what it is, you're using somebody that's down and in love. You're a piece of shit. When I see that, if you see it just randomly, like the guy that goes and pay for the people, pay for the and at Walmart, and he touch people because he's hey yo. But when you going around saying, hey man, I'm gonna go take this guy to Disneyland for a day, or I'm gonna go, hey man, come on with me, and then you flash cash, and then you're patting them on the back. Fuck you.
It's real.
And you know what's sad? Everybody do anything. We so attention stricken now. We'll do anything for clout.
Yep.
Clout chasing ass marks.
What up, Bo Wembley?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Laugh Out Loud Fridays. This is hype-radio.com. Make sure you follow us on the gram at Hype Radio is Real.
That's right.
Artists, poets,
Holla at me.
entrepreneurs.
Holla at me.
Come get it this man. He got
Holla at
something
me.
for you.
So serious. I don't hate on nobody.
I'm
I
gonna
love
hurry get up
everybody.
out of here. I'm your man Shadow. This has been another episode.
Shadow.
Make sure you follow us. We are everywhere. We're getting ready to take over. This is what it is. It's all up. But we got to go. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Y'all be safe out there.
Peace and
Peace.
that grease.
Peace. Yeah.
Hit that stop.